Well, thank you very much for inviting me here. I'm critical to Islam, but I always say what I say with love for you as human people, as my fellow man and woman, of course. I love everybody because in the Bible it's taught, love God above everything and your neighbor as yourself. You are my neighbors, so I love you as myself. Nevertheless, I have some questions about Islam as a system. That's totally different from you as a person. You understand, of course. And I love to see Mr. Fadel Soliman. We had a nice interview 2 years ago, I think, after the Congress in Amsterdam. I would like have done much more with the movie, but I had no time, was very busy with a lot of things, but I promise I pick it up now and combine it.
Inshallah, God willing.
Right. So I want to shake hands with you. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Maybe it's good that I start with the first question.
Sure.
Let me say this. I'm a Jewish Christian pastor, and everybody asks, what is Jewish Christian? Is the one or the other? What is it? Well, I explain it like this. The whole Bible is Jewish, because it started with Moses, and it ended with John, a disciple of Jesus. So all Jewish people, in fact 40 writers, all Jewish, wrote the Bible in 1500 years, from about 1300 before Christ until 100 after Christ, something like that. So the Bible writers are Jewish. And in the Bible it says that God has the name of the God of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob. So there you see a big difference. Now, that's no problem that we have a difference. We can talk about that. We can still love each other. But we want to know the truth. Who is God, the creator? Because we agree upon there's one creator. He created the universe. That we agree upon. The only thing we are different in is, who is this creator? We want to know him. He loves us and we want to love him back. Well, that's for a start maybe to talk about. And we can elaborate on that further.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Rasulullah. All praises are due to Allah, the creator, the cherisher, and the sustainer of this universe. And may his peace and blessings be upon his noble Prophet Muhammad and his companions and descendants and followers. I have a little bit of sensitivity, a sensitive issue, which is about a year and a half ago, I saw a YouTube video that you appear in, but at the end of the video, there is someone whom his face doesn't appear, putting the Quran on his lap and bringing a dog licking the Quran. Have you seen this?
I think so.
You think so? I really know that you will not lie to us. Is it you who did that?
I made that movie, yes.
You made the movie?
Yes, together with someone.
Okay, together with someone. So you made this person take the Quran and you made the dog lick the Quran.
Well, he did not lick the Quran, but he was in the close. And we did that, let me explain that to you, to show that it's just a book. The Bible, you can do the same with. We did the same with. Because the Bible is just a book, which is in the house, it's on the ground sometimes, it's on the couch, whatever. And there are animals in the house, and it works like that. And we want to make clear, the Bible or the Quran are just books. No more, no less. So that's why that was there.
No, but when I see a book respected by some people and loved by some people, and even if I don't believe in it, I shouldn't actually intimidate those people and provoke them by bringing an animal that those people don't see as a clean animal and make it lick or come close to their book. So it is really very I'm not really happy to sit with someone right now who tried or who meant to provoke me and provoke my people. It's really, I'm sorry to say, it's even disgusting. I really don't like what you did, and I don't think that I will continue this interview unless you apologize to all the Muslims for doing this and for trying to provoke them.
Well, I started with some explanation about what we can think about God. Isn't that true?
Yeah, that's true.
So-
But I don't think that I am willing to continue in a dialogue with someone who doesn't respect me and doesn't respect my book. Even if you don't believe in it, you have the right not to believe in it. I don't believe in the Bible, by the way,
Okay.
but at the same time, I won't bring the Bible and bring a pig or a monkey or a dog or any animal and make it insulted.
Oh, just a minute. We have seen that lots of Bibles have been burned by Muslims, and I don't even talk about it.
This is wrong. This is
No,
wrong.
this is true.
And I won't sit with those Muslims, actually,
No.
because they are not respectable people who do this.
But what we better can do, I think, is to talk about the points which are important.
I am not willing to sit and continue this dialogue with you unless you apologize for all Muslims for insulting their book.
Well, it's only the freedom of speech that we use to have a conversation.
And it's my freedom of speech also not to continue this
course,
interview with you
you can do.
unless you apologize.
Well, it was only to start a discussion, and I have had a lot of discussion, but actually you are the first one who makes such a point of it. Anyway, we see the same insults to Christians. I can mention a lot of things.
When an Egyptian did this and insulted the Bible in Egypt, within 1 hour I was on national TV saying that this man is wrong and he violated the Quran because he shouldn't have done that.
Anyway, we are not in Egypt, we are in the Netherlands, and the film is about 2 years old now, so why not talk about that before? And why not say before? Because I asked Jacob, where shall we talk about? I gave you full opportunity to talk about whatever you want. I didn't hear this point. Otherwise, I had taken another approach, of course.
I am sorry, I can't continue this interview. And
Well-
I'm not willing even to sit with you or
Okay.
see you again unless you apologize for insulting us and insulting our
Then
book.
we can only stop with the interview.
That's
it's,
it.
It's jammer.
Thank you very much.
It's jammer that it's a pity that you stopped the interview, because I would like to discuss the
I didn't
main
even
point.
start the interview. It is you who intimidated us
No,
and insulted us, and you're not even willing to apologize for a mistake, a big mistake and a crime that you did, actually.
Yeah, well-
inciting hatred
And that's-
between people.
And that's very good what you mentioned there, because it's totally not the point. There is a long history of 1400 years of war, jihad. 270 million people have died, have been murdered by Muslims in the conquering of all kinds of countries. And then you make a point of this? Well, let's have that point then first, if we talk about violence.
I'm not going to continue unless you apologize.
No, because it's not in balance. You started with 1400 years jihad. You conquered 75.
I'm not
57.
even going to be dragged to answer any of these points unless you apologize, or I'm ending this interview.
Yeah, well, we have ended it yet, because you said I wouldn't
Thank you.
carry on. So maybe Jacob wants to take his place, because you invited me, and I want to have a good discussion. That's where I came for. What I say is, when Fadel doesn't want to discuss because of what he mentioned, that's his good right, of course. Then I say, well, look first at the start, where it starts. It starts with Muhammad, who ordered to conquer the whole world in the Caliphate. In that struggle, in the jihad, have been murdered 270 million people. And then we have to discuss that first. But I don't want even to go there, because
I just want to explain one thing to you guys. Excuse me.
Fine.
What I did now is an obligation on me by the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah Almighty, told us in the Quran that if you see the word of Allah, the book of Allah, made fun of it, don't sit with those people, because you will then be like them.
Okay.
And we shouldn't accept that.
So then you cannot talk, but maybe someone else can talk. But it was fine when you did tell me that before. Then I did not make such a journey of 2 hours.